Hello everyone, Jalen here from Team Burning Infinity. I know you all hate me because apparently I said some wrong things. Some people agree, some people don't. I've mainly been getting messages on Facebook from people like, oh, I heard you hate the community. It's like, well, I said I hated it, but that I meant that in a hypothetical standpoint, as I hate where it's at right now, and shit like that, where I said in the video, I want to see the community thrive, but it's not doing that right now because no one knows what the fuck to do. But hey, I guess I'm the villain here, right? But I'm not doing anything to try and badmouth anyone. It's just that I gave my opinion. I want to get shit off my chest. And I also wanted to bring back something to let you know that every video isn't the same like every other video where I have my own opinion in every single way. And if my opinion is not what you guys like, because I've noticed that we lost a couple subscribers because I did that video. I'm not stupid. I keep track of the channel every day, even the days when I wasn't uploading anything. I know. I know that some people don't agree, and they'll just immediately think that I hate everything, so they'll just leave, and I'm cool with that. If those are that's what they kind of think I am, then they don't know what I'm doing here. What I'm trying to do is give advice to the community because I've been in a bunch of other ones, like I've said, and I know when compare a bad one to a good one, and this one is going downhill, and I hope someone can help bring it up because I want to help bring it up, but no one's trying to help back, except like maybe Joel. He's doing a good job. But enough about the previous video. I want to bring you guys a Fight Me episode, and it's gonna be multiple games with. It's gonna be 2 games, and I'm going against Burning. It's gonna be Black Dragons versus Crimson Fist because I need to be up to date with HB Tier 1 crap. So I'll see you guys in a second as soon as the replay comes up. Alright, so here we are. I'm facing Sonic. He calls a Venom Hulper. I'm just like, okay, get free gauge. I don't care. I'm not gonna fall for a Gigant Crusher. And my hand's okay. I just like I need something to get it going though. Because, like, all I got are my vanillas. I mean, yeah, my deck's full of vanillas, but, like, I was hoping for, like, something to special strike, because I do play enough. But it's cool. Got a buddy call. I hope I didn't forget to gain life. Or is it lagging or something? Did I forget to gain life? Oh, I'm stupid. You Drago energy. So I just Death Gripped. I mean, I don't question how I made that play. It was like, I don't want to be wasting my time trying to get rid of a stupid Venom Hulper. So he equips Sunfist. And then use Dragonic Aura. See, guys, this is why I'm not making fun of the community, but people like this. Why are you playing a card that gains you 2 gauge and a life when literally you don't need the life because Buddy Gift already does that, and then it can only be used when there's a weapon equipped, and there's already Dragonic Charge to get you to gauge. Like, you're playing a really situational Dragonic Charge that gets you a slight benefit, but you need a requirement to do it. Like, that's so bad. And it's not counter. Like, I don't understand. He calls a boosted dragon. I take damage and shit. I mean, I just blocked. And then I just go for damage. And just by the amount of cards in his hand, he's just losing shit. He's got a drop arms. He's got Finger Shot, which is the burn card, but he didn't use the burn ability. He's using it to attack. I mean, that's smarter, but, like, why are you playing this card? Of course I'm going to Dark Energy because, like, get rid of it because it does shit. I mean, I probably could have fucked up because I gave him the amount he needed, I think, for Drop Arms ability. Exactly, but I think he didn't notice that and didn't go for double attack. This is why it pays to pay attention to your drop zone. So I'm going only for damage. If he blocks, which he has to, then it's cool. I mean, I'm not going to go for damage because I can kill him with my impact. So, I mean, I'm not ripping on my opponent, but he did a couple of misplays. Like, one, he shouldn't be playing this. Like, if you need gauge, which you most likely don't in this deck, you do not play Dragonic Aura. You He had 5 more armor dragons, so he could have double attacked, got rid of my board. I wouldn't have been able to beat him that turn with my impact because I wouldn't have been able to, with that green dragon shield he had, I wouldn't have been able to hit his, I would have 1 less monster. So, like, I would have done the 2 attacks. I would have baited out the green dragon shield. My turn would have ended. He could have gained so much advantage the next turn and turned this game around. But he didn't pay attention to his drop zone, which you should always do. Like, if something gets sent to the drop and you have a card that has drop-based abilities, you should pay attention to your drop zone. Anything other than that, his deck was okay. I mean, like, this was weird. This was just uncalled for. But his deck is fine. It's just that you have to know how to play your deck, and that's what people just don't get. I mean, I lost, like, a lot of shit trying to keep myself alive because I got, like, really, like, situational monsters that I didn't want. I wanted, like, Spectre Strike to bait out more stuff, and that probably could have come into my favor, because killing monsters and causing 2 damage is just more sufficient than trying to go for damage more. So I'll be back with the next replay. We're back to the next game, and my opponent now is V card, so you can get the sense that this is a different deck, even though the same buddy. So I just equip my weapon and attack for 2. My hand's okay. Once again, vanillas when I'd rather have more shit. He plays Zweihander, which confuses me and disturbs me. Okay. He called this thing, right? It's basically Demon Godel, but better. Like original Demon Godel, but better. But he called it to the left. It doesn't redirect attacks or shit, so I'm not going to bother with this thing. I attack it just to see if something would happen. He wasted a green shield to keep the soul guard, and he couldn't counterattack me. So he kills my monster, and that was just a waste, because it's like, you could have already just waited till I needed to attack you, and like needed to get rid of it off the board, and then you could have got counterattack. I don't know, but like, I just take the damage so I can just guillotine cutter his weapon. Now I kill his monster. He takes 1, he takes 3, and he takes 2. When he could have avoided this by just literally not paying attention to my monster, because I have to deal with it. If he plays Dragonic Destroy of all things, which, oh my god, like, he killed my monster. That was a smart play. Can't lie, that was smart, because then I would be forced to link attack because I had 6,000 defense. But there's no reason for me to link attack because it's not in his center, because he didn't have a weapon, so he should have put this in his center. He wasted 2 blue shields trying to survive, but he could have lived if he put this in his center. I know what people think. Okay, here's some huge advice to all Dragon World players. If you are in a back down situation where you only got like 1 or 2 shields and you got like 1 monster maybe, which is probably like maybe his only monster, call it to center. Don't call it to the left, because like, oh, I can't activate my spell. What if they have penetrate? Okay, first of all, almost no deck plays penetrate. You could have drawn Spectre Strike and link attack my center, and then you could have won that way. That's true. But what would you rather have? Me constantly hitting this thing for 2 and doing 2 damage and destroying it, and then you wasting cards, and I still could have won? Or, like, it's the same situation, but you would be more secure if this was in center than it is on the left. Because what is this going to do for you when it's on the left? Also, if you're in a back down situation, always hit a monster. Hitting for damage isn't going to help you in the long run, unless you got an impact in your hand. Okay, All Pike, this is a good tech card. Good thing, because penetrate with drum and all those cards, just scary for your opponents to deal with. Knuckle, always good in this deck. Gauntlet Sword, what the fuck is this doing in here? Like, this card's shit. It's like 3,000 defense, 3 gauge. Like, it's so bad. Like, oh my god, hold up. Alright, we're back. Oh my god. Like, Gauntlet Sword is trash. It literally is just Fracture Head with 2,000 more defense, a restriction to make him good. It's so bad. Like, why is this here? Like, it costs 2 more gauge. It has 2,000 more defense. And then, oh, if you have 5 lesser life, then it's free. Fracture Head is a measly 1 gauge. So you pay 1 gauge get 2,000 less defense and the same power in critical. Why are you not just playing Fracture Head? I don't know. Zweihander, interesting tech. Not terrible, but not played right. This should have been in his center, because no one in their right mind's going to pay attention to a Soul Guard counterattacker on the left, unless it's Demon Go to Arc who redirects attacks. But this doesn't redirect attacks, hence my point. This doesn't provide anything on the left or right. If you call a Soul Guard monster on the left or right, like, that's like calling a Seeger on the left, and you aren't playing the Battle Aura Circle clone in Ancient World. It's like, I'm going to hit your face, that card does nothing on your left or right, and I will win, because you're not defending yourself the right way. So what was the point of putting this to the left or right? Yeah, you play weapons, blah, blah, blah. It would be defeating the purpose of playing a weapon. Then don't equip the weapon. Because then I destroyed it, and then he was out of, like, a weapon, and shit got down. Like, I would have kept the Guillotine Cutter, because this is obviously Crimson Fist. So, of course, well, actually, it would be hard to tell this is Crimson Fist. I don't even know if this is Crimson Fist. Like, what the hell? Like, the only Crimson Fist thing here is, like, drum. Everything else is, like, fucking not Crimson Fist. Like, this is, like, a fist. This is a fist. But then this is a Thunder Knight. This is shit card. This is interesting tech card. This is tech card. This is not needed because there's a Crimson Fist version. I don't understand. Like, people are always saying I'm the bad guy here, but I'm not trying to be the bad guy if I am perceived as one. I'm trying to help the community, and I want people to get better at this game. And I will give as much advice as I can. As a player with minimal advice that I could give, I've played a lot of decks, and I know the struggle it takes to understand decks in this game because some of them are complicated, but it takes time. That's all I mean when I'm giving advice. It takes time. Put in the time and you will feel rewarded. I'm still working on my wizard skill. I need to get it up so I can be in top 8 at the Springfest on June 14th. I want to become one of the best players that people will recognize, not just that YouTube guy. I want to be a player that people will respect and understand that I do this for the love of the game, not for, like, glory and all that shit. That doesn't mean shit all to me. If you don't have people that understand what your message is, then you're not a pro or you're not a good player. You're just a freaking spearhead. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to Team Ring Infinity for more Buddyfight content. And I'll see you guys later. Jalen from TBIJalen going out.